hi, beautiful people. This is Unfiltered Faith Podcast, Conversations We're Hearing. I'm your host, Elijah, and my co-host,
Abraham.
Yeah. So today we're joined by a very special guest, very interesting person. She's an artist, and I believe she has other talents. You know, she's big in the art space, and as we go on, we're going to talk about all that she's done. Put your digital hands together for none other than Mabeka. Drum rolls.
Yeah.
Yo, welcome to Unfiltered.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. It's nice having you. And as you can see, we're in an art gallery. That's right there.
This place is nice.
So right now, I want to start doing art there. Our next episode I'll be painting. But anyway, Mabeka, before we get into our conversation, we have what we call icebreakers. So these are 4 cards. You get to pick 3. You read them out and answer them. But also one thing you should note is that there's one card. You always have to pick it. So if you don't pick it, you'll be forced to pick all the 4 cards.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's a must answer question. Yeah. So you can just pick any.
The strategy.
Yeah.
Okay. So it reads, if you could bring out of your art pieces, if you could bring out of your art pieces to life, which one would it be and why?
You have an opportunity to bring one of your art pieces to life.
I would like to, I wish I painted money because or a car.
What car would you paint?
A Defender.
Yeah, that's a nice pick.
Yeah.
Is a great car.
Unfortunately, I didn't paint it. I didn't paint any of those things. So maybe what would I bring out? Nah.
For waterfalls.
Yeah, maybe the waterfalls at least.
Where would you place it? Like here in the circle.
I don't know.
Kariba.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, this is great. This has to come to life.
It has to come to life.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to your second card.
Okay. Oh, why didn't I just shuffle it? Okay. If you'd switch life with one Bible character, who would it be and why? That's tricky. Bible character. Okay, maybe David. I like David. I think he's one of my favorite Bible characters. Maybe because he was a poet. Like I like the Psalms and he was a man after God's heart. And so I'd like to be David.
Actually, this is the second person that's saying David.
Yeah, third.
Third person.
Yeah.
No. Switching lives with the Bible character.
Yeah.
Tracy said.
David. She just likes David, but it wasn't.
Or maybe Elijah or Elisha, who went to heaven.
Elijah. Yeah, Elijah is a very good character.
Also went to heaven.
I would go for Elijah.
It was Enoch.
Your last card.
It's a trap. Okay. What would you go for? The Psalms or the Proverbs? The Psalms or the Proverbs?
Yeah, the Psalms.
Would you rather have the Psalms of David or the Proverbs of Solomon?
This is a tricky one. Why not both? I just have to pick one.
Yeah.
Like you have to pick one. Imagine from the Bible they say they ask they say they're gonna remove. It's either they're gonna remove the Psalms or the Proverbs. Which one would you be like? Okay, you remove this, but
leave this one.
That's hard because like the Psalms are like praising God, but like the Proverbs are giving us wisdom. So it's a hard pick, but maybe I'd rather remain with Proverbs so that I can have more wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah. A lot of people that come on the podcast, they say I have
the Psalms.
The Psalms.
The Psalms of David. Yeah, but I would also go for the Proverbs.
Yeah.
June. It doesn't matter any day. The Proverbs. They are my favorite.
Yeah.
So today we're having a very interesting conversation. We're basically talking about about how one can balance their talents, gifts, passions with their academics, career, and all that.
Yeah.
I feel we live in a world where it's hard for most people to get to balance, like striking the balance just. Yeah, like let's say you have a passion. For example, Daniel you play football, right?
Yeah, man.
One is a
Okay.
rapper,
Mm.
Mabeka is an artist. What do you do?
Mm. I do a lot of things. Yeah.
Like what's your talent?
My talent.
What's your passion? Gift or something like that.
I think teaching is a gift from God. Yeah. I think I'm passionate about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I have other talents that I'm still discovering. Yeah, I'm working on them.
Hidden talent.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's great. So we're talking about that, and we're reading from Proverbs chapter 18,
Yeah.
verse 16, which talks about a man's gift. Makes room for him. A man's gift will make room for him. So, Mabeka, you're one of those people that has fascinated me in the sense that you were able to do your academics, career, and still pursue your art. And it's how you are successful at both. I'm starting from the top. How are you able to do that?
How I was able to do school and my career.
Yeah, school, your career, and also school and career, they're like the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Like what you're studying. Now I'm talking about how you're able to do that and be able to still work on your talents, your gifts, your passion, and to start to where you are now in the art space.
I don't even know if there's like a single answer for that, but it hasn't been easy, but it's been possible because like I don't even know how I did it, honestly. Like I was just like taking one day at a time, and okay, school was really hectic. Like I had to give it my attention, but then when I have some free time, I'll do art. So like I just had to maybe like know my priorities and just like be focused because like if I don't do art, okay, art is something I'm passionate about. So like it just calls me. I'm just drawn to it. It's like I can't even run away from it. Even if I don't want, I just find myself doing it.
It just calls you.
It's like the way the ocean calls Moana.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not like I even had to choose. It's something I had to just go with. Like it's not like you can choose between breathing and eating. You just have to handle both of them as you go. You know, that's how it was. So like I had to give my attention to school, and I had to find time to do art because it's just part of me, and it wasn't easy. Yeah.
That's so interesting. Like the part where we talk about breathing and eating, right?
System. Everything is important there.
Yeah, because most of the times, you be passionate about this thing. You're passionate. I don't know, maybe it's maybe soccer, maybe music or something.
Yeah.
Then when you go to school, you feel you just. What happens is that mostly you forget about your talent.
Yeah. School
you get
take your
overwhelmed.
time and everything.
And also just society.
Yeah. And where we come from, you find that your parents will be like, I took you to school to go for school and not for you to go and do other things. So it's always difficult.
Yeah, this also reminds me of the conversation we're having with one some months back. He was telling me about how he wants his life to be flexible, that he wants to balance his academics and also his talents, his passions. And that really got me, I was like, hey, have I been too rigid myself? So yeah, it's something that's so interesting, learning how to balance it.
Yeah, balance is very important because even life itself, everything is in life is about balance. You can't just we're Christians, but you can't be at church the whole week. Like you just have to strike a balance between your religion, your faith, your friendships, and it gets harder as you grow. But you have to work hard and strike that balance because you can't lose your friends. You have to make time for them, for family, for your talent. So I think the key to succeeding in life is striking a balance.
Yeah, that's so true. So like for you personally, you've talked about how it was so hard. Like where exactly can you point at where you drew inspiration from for you to pursue this which we are seeing today, art that you're in? Because it's quite a big thing, as we can see. This is not something that is easy. Where have you been drawing your inspiration from? Yeah.
I think from, okay, for school, I knew that I have to finish school because, like, one, we're in Zambia, like, you can't just go like, no, I'm going to follow my dream and abandon school. My parents wouldn't even allow me to do that because, so I have to make my parents proud. I have to get that degree. And then I'm like, again, I can't abandon art. You never know where you succeed. So you have to carry both and just wherever life takes you because you don't know the future. So that also inspired me. Like, I had to make my parents proud, and I don't know like which one will work for me, so I had to go with both. Also, I drew inspiration from other artists. Like on my contacts, most of the people that I have are like visual artists, like the acquaintances that I have. Because whenever I meet an artist, I'm happy to connect with them. We exchange contacts so that I learn from them, they learn from me, whatever they can. But I've learned most of the things I know from other artists. Yeah.
That's so nice. Because you've said something that is very important. Even scripture backs that up. It says, cast your net upon many waters. You can never know which one will work for you. So that's a principle that of life that a lot of us, most people, you find that when they go in school, it will just be school. At the end of the day, those are people after they graduate, they'll be complaining that there are no jobs. But it was also a platform for them to develop a skill that they didn't at the time. I think I've learned a lot from that. And I would like you to also help me to understand, like, how was it, like, how did you find yourself into art? Because from your background, you said you don't have any record of doing art at all from school. But how is it that you're able to do this marvelous work that we're seeing here?
Like I said earlier on, I think I'm just drawn to art because it's just a part of me. But like, I found myself like in primary school, would have CTS. That was the last time I did something art related in school. So like would have CTS. Then I also didn't know that I'm able to draw or that I'm an artist. So we'll just be making random things like give us an exercise to make like cards or I don't know, anything creative, and the whole class would be like, I will catch the attention of the whole class, and my teachers will be like, this is nice, this is nice. So I started discovering that, oh, I'm good at this, just like that. And then it just kept growing. When I went to high school, my teachers would ask me to do charts for them and diagrams on the board, and I kept getting better, but I never took art. I don't know, like,
it was just
that's
inborn.
how it was. I decided to become serious with that after like high school. Yeah.
Wow, it is interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah. That's so nice. But a person who couldn't do art.
But that one for drawing charts on the board, that one should have been getting paid.
Yeah, you know.
Like,
I know.
30 minutes or missing class, a drawing for another class. That one used to.
Yes, I used to do that.
Yeah, bro. And I was doing like for 2 classes.
What happened to you?
I also did such. I know I can draw.
You did that for real?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did a lot actually.
Especially in biology.
Yeah, but not drawing the charts, but they could just draw on the board for me personally, like on the board. Yeah.
You are good at drawing also.
Yeah, I was.
A lot. First,
I am
used
actually.
to like biology. I used to doze most of the time. Then the teacher like, "Where's my artist?" And they'll wake you up. So I even stopped sleeping. That's how I even became good in biology because I always had to draw diagrams on the board.
Wow.
So you became good by drawing, not by studying.
Yeah, because I had to understand the parts and learn them because now I'm drawing them most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you even know that okay, this is where the what is as you are drawing. That's a big thing.
I think also the other thing that we struggle with, in as much as we know what our passions is and what our gift is, I think it's consistency.
Yeah.
Like in doing it, like you have to do it daily and all that. You know, this is my talent, right? But the consistency, it's also the other part of making your dream or your talents come alive. How have you navigated? How have you been able to? How has this been consistency for you? How have you worked around it? Because your consistency is booky.
It's something that is not easy. To be consistent about something, especially in a world like this where things are changing daily, but you're just concentrated on something. How have you been doing it?
Yeah, I think I've been very consistent with my art. That's true, because from the time I started, of course, I'll stop sometimes, like maybe when I have too much pressure from school, but it will just be for a while. But there will just be something inside continuously compelling me to just go back to art. That's the thing. So it's like a burning passion that's inside. So like I keep just going back to it, and I find myself consistently just doing it. So I've been so consistent, and that's why I've been able to improve, because from the time I started, my art was very bad. Although I saw it, like looking back, it was.
And yet
I'm like,
you
I
cashed
thought,
in.
yeah, like I like, that's the thing I love the most about my journey with art. It's been the consistency. I've been able to see it from this point, I moved to this point, and that's really good. Like, I like seeing that, just how much I've improved, and it means a lot to me because I can see the difference now. It's been step by step.
Yeah. The small steps are always important for a bigger thing.
Yeah. That's actually the magic of what? Of consistency. Like, if you continue doing it, you eventually become good at it.
Yeah, things will. The more you practice, the more you become better at something.
Yeah.
Which is good.
That's a very important keynote. Like, just doing it all the time. But what do you think was some of the many distractions that came in while doing this art space, while working on your art and all that?
Distractions.
Like the major distractions that you faced, major setbacks.
Because it needs concentration for you to do this. Like, you need time.
Maybe not having enough time sometimes, and maybe being discouraged, not having enough material, like not having enough support sometimes. But yeah.
Like, discouraged. How were you discouraged? In what way?
Maybe you've made some artworks and they're not selling for a long time, and you just feel like you're not finding the right clients. When you find a client, they want to bargain for the price and buy it at the lowest price and whatnot. Like, that's just, and people like, whenever, I don't know, people like free things, you meet someone like, oh, you can you draw me for free, like a long time. And I'm like, no.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong?
Yeah, that's that.
Wow, that's so interesting. The trophy.
The truth.
Yeah,
I wish it was here.
Yeah, I wish it was here.
Yeah.
Should have told me, I would have carried it.
For real?
One day, but yeah.
Yeah, next time we'll go take a selfie with it. But I want to hear the story about your trophy.
Well, I got
How did
that.
it start? How did you find yourself
Winning a trophy.
Yeah.
I participated in this certain competition in Kushi, because that's where I come from.
Okay.
It was a talent show, and then I entered, and I was so scared. Like, it's in Central Province. That was the first I've always been scared to participate in competitions. I'm like, I'm going to cry if I lose. But
that's a trophy.
Wow.
I love my
trophy.
Yeah, so like I participated, and I was so scared because the person I was going up against is such a good artist and whatnot. But like I was just going to do my thing. I presented my works, I explained, and I won. And I won the trophy. I was so happy because I know how much effort I've put into art. So each achievement that I get means a lot to me. So that trophy means so much to me, and yeah, I like it so much, and I'm hoping to get more trophies.
Yeah, you will.
Wow, a trophy. So you are the best in Mukoshi.
Yeah, according to the trophy. Okay, yeah, okay, no, yes, I
Trophies
am.
don't lie.
Yeah. Trophies can't lie.
Trophies never lie.
Yeah. So like, how was the competition? Like, you how many were you? Were just the two of you?
Yeah, we're just the two of us.
Wow.
By then.
Just two competing against it.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, it was tough.
So like the nominations, was it just the two of you that were nominated, or it was something that, like, it was just the two of you that were on that?
Yeah, on that panel we made it to. Yeah.
Wow.
It was just the two of us.
Wow. The whole Mukush. Wow.
I hope more people will participate next time.
Oh, it's
You want more people to participate?
Yeah, so that
Making it both.
so that you should beat them.
So that it's more interesting now.
Yeah, I think so. It gets to be interesting, at least when there are a lot of people. But anyways, for you people to be selected, meaning you are the best, and for you to get that trophy against that person, as you said.
But like, I just want more artists to get involved, because I like it when upcoming artists, like, people just come onto the art scene. I just like it when we have more artists participating in different things. So that's good. It's just not about me rising. I want more people in the art industry.
Yeah.
Is that also the drive that has made you to start doing lessons like for art, where people can come and learn?
Oh yeah. Because most people, I've met a lot of people that say that I used to do art. Oh, I used to draw. And everyone is like, I used to, but like, why not now? Like, everyone abandons their art, but I want people to continue with that, especially children. Like, I want that talent to be nurtured until they become better, not like stopping and whatnot. Because like a long time it was believed, you know how our parents like if I draw like most children are discouraged like if you are drawing then you're wasting time. Yeah.
No, I still draw.
But he can draw.
Yeah, I do draw once in a while, but I love to draw nature, so painting and this and choice. Yeah, but then I would start drawing, then somewhere in the middle.
You stop.
Consistency.
Yeah, not consistency, but like just shut out at
the ocean stops calling you.
Yeah. But it will look great in pencil, since I like doing pencil. I've been trying paint in colors, so it's just black and white. So maybe when I've done like a piece, then I'll just leave it there. Then for me to finish it,
that's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I need to start class over here.
Yeah.
The problem with art is not patient.
Yeah, patience is very important when it comes to art.
I'm not.
Even I used to struggle with patience. Because like I would be fast. I'm like, I want to see how it will come out, and maybe sometimes I'm like, I want to make fast man. Like, you just want to be fast, but a fast painting shows it. When you look, it looks fast, but when you take your time, it shows. You do really great in art. So that's something I'm learning to take more time, to be more patient, and just make sure that the art builds up like the painting, because I'm super fast sometimes.
What's fast for you? How does fast look like to you? Like, how many days, weeks, months?
I would even finish a painting in a day or in a few hours. Like, I just want to finish, but when you take your time, the painting is better because you focus, you capture a lot of details. I don't know, when you just take your time, even rest some, you get back to it, you take even a month, you see the difference between a painting that was done in a week and in a month. There's a very huge difference.
So how long did that one take?
I don't remember, but like, I think a few days. No, didn't I just do this in a day?
No,
I did it in 2 days. Like, I did the background, then I came the next day and did the foreground, like the details fast. Because like, if I take my time, it would be more realistic. The rocks would be, I just don't take my time, and that's something I'm working on.
So like, what causes the distractions for people not to take that time in?
You just want to finish. Okay, I don't know. That's why I'm working on it, because I also don't know. You just want to finish and you want to get over with it, and I don't know. You just want to finish fast and see how it comes out.
Waiting to see it. Not that you want to cash in fast.
No, cash in is also included.
Yeah, cash in.
Like, I'm so fast, man. Like, let's just get over with this and back in.
Yeah, so like, where do you see the art for, like, because as it stands, in as much as you people are in this field, there are no much, like, a lot of people haven't jumped on the scene to do art. Like, where do you see art in the future?
In the future.
Yeah, like, where do you see it going in Zambia? Is it something that is growing, or maybe it's declining or something?
I think it's growing. So the future of the arts will depend on what we are going to do as artists and as Zambians, as the government. Yeah, so if we just neglect it, we don't support artists, and we don't buy, we always bargain for prices, and we always it's not going to work. But if we work together, it's going to work, and it's going to be better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, is the government at any point trying to bring in some form of support or something towards the artist, or awards or something?
Yeah, we have the Ngoma Awards. I'm not sure if it's government related, but there've also been some workshops, and at least it's better now. There's an improvement compared to back then, because there's also this NAPSA thing that the government has introduced, whereby artists can now, even if it's an informal set up, you can register for NAPSA so that you have security as an artist. So we are now slowly being included, and that's good. So I hope that continues.
Wow. That's a very big thing. So like, what's your dream for the young people? I see that you started something like
art class.
Yeah, the art class. Where do you see it? Like, what's the future of the art class?
Yeah, I want them to learn, to improve, and to be good artists at a young age, not at my big age. Yeah, at a young age, if we have brilliant artists, they would even be better as they grow. And yeah, it's like we're investing in the future.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
That's really a thing, because they say that train up a child in the way that they should grow.
Yeah.
That when they grow, they shouldn't depart from it.
Don't go away from art.
Yeah. So, but how has it been now from your parents? Like, have you gotten all the maximum support you needed? Like, because I believe a typical Zambian parent,
actually, support doesn't even come from family. Most of the times, when you're following your passion, most people, most of the times,
and especially just art, because you're supposed to study your books. They find you drawing. I remember my experiences were very bad. You'd find that kumbuyo kwa book na drawing vintu akambo checking on my books. So instead you're drawing, you get there's always that negative feedback towards art. Like, how has it been for you, like from your family and people around you?
But for my family, they've been very supportive. That's the good part. Like, they've been very, very supportive. Like, when it comes to buying me material and just giving me enough time to draw, they've been supportive. Although there was that, yes, like when I was younger, they're like, sometimes they're like, you're drawing too much, you have to concentrate in school and like slow down with the art. Yeah, that was there. But at least afterwards, like after I finished school, the support has been there. It has taken a village push me up. It's not just my parents. I've received support from strangers, from extended family, from I don't know, just from random people. I've had a lot of support, and I'm so grateful for that.
Wow.
Most of the times, help even comes from places you didn't expect.
That's so true.
Like, even unfiltered.
Yeah, we know. Good.
Talk about that.
Good.
Talk about that,
but talk about it. Like, we've received help from people and thought like you don't, you know, like you weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
And that just hits me different.
You just didn't plan for it, and someone just comes and says, "This, God."
So, like, maybe is there something that you never expected would happen in your art? Like something maybe someone did for you?
Everything not together. Like I never saw. It's crazy. I think it's just God. It's like it's always just pushing. Even now, like I have a degree now, and I'm done with school, and I'm expecting to like be working somewhere formal. Oh, not formal. Okay, this place is formal, but like you get. I'm not using my degree, but again, here I am in an art space, in an art gallery. I'm working here now. Like it's like the arts just call me. So like, yeah.
But do you think? What did you study?
Development studies.
Yeah. So if you got a job in that, do you think it would pay you better than the art?
Yeah, I think it would. But like, I would use the money that I get from there to boost the art. So you see, like it's just like breathing and eating.
Yeah. And eating. You die.
Actually, I think the Bible is really true where it says a man's gift makes room for him. Like if you look at some of the people on earth, some of the most highly paid people, it's because of their talents.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Messi. Look at Mabeka. Like their talents. Look at artists, people that do music. How much they make from their music.
Yeah.
But I think where the issue is with talent and passion for most of us is, as she said, where you need to put in first of all.
Yeah.
Like you need to invest, and then there's no like it doesn't. You don't have like a timeline to say in the next 2 months
I'll have this, I'll have that.
Yeah. And so how do you deal with that? Like because I can see here there's paint, there's I don't know things, but I'm sure there is money here that has gotten into that.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure you don't know when you're gonna sell the art, who's gonna buy the piece.
Yeah.
How do you keep on investing into it?
You just have, that's where faith comes in, and God. You just have
Wow.
you just have to have faith that it will sell, and people are going to like it, and that it will be bought. It just has to, like, you just have to believe.
It's really a risk, eh?
Yeah, it's a risk.
Because like the way the term itself, faith says the substance of the
Things
substance of
hoped for.
things hoped for, the
Not
evidence
yet
of
seen.
things not seen. So you haven't seen that customers will come, but yet you believe that you will sell. So like how have you been exercising the same faith? Like
Yeah, so by just working, whether I have customers or not, that's a good part about being passionate about something. Because if it was for the money, I would have stopped until you sell something. Like, but even when I don't have money, I just keep painting and I keep working, because I'm like, if I'm stuck, and I have to make sure I love what I'm doing, because if I'm stuck with them, at least I will I'll be with things that I like. So I make sure that I love it, whether it sells or not. It's still mine. I just consider my paintings like my babies. They're mine, because it's even like when you sell, yes, you're getting a lot of money, but you feel like something is living your life. You feel a bit empty sometimes.
So there's some
You have
emotional
mixed
attachment.
emotions, yes, when your painting is going, because it's like you're selling a part of you to someone else, and it's going, and you're happy, you're making the money, but it's going.
That's how I feel when I sell my puppies.
Oh yeah, you should get your puppies from one.
Yeah.
You're thinking of having dogs, puppies. Contact him. Yes, puppies.
Have you ever experienced where, like, let's say you have a sketch pad or something, then someone trashed it? Or what's the worst experience that ever happened?
Someone trust it. Have I experienced something like that? No, no one would dare. Like, they know that.
They'll break you.
Your favorite paint trash just broke.
Okay, yeah, those things happen. Okay, I just make sure not to be too attached to things. Like I recently lost a painting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel that bad about it, but yeah.
Actually, tell us about the
You lost a painting.
Yeah, I lost a painting. I don't know if I dropped it. I think the younger person who was bringing it on the ride, like, dropped one of them, or they stole it from the gallery. I don't know how it, because when I was parking after the show, I ensured it was like inside. Everything was there. I counter checked. So now, that's why I thought I had it, until someone told me they saw it somewhere else with someone, and they claimed it was theirs, but my name was there. So it's gone, but I can just paint another one.
I think we need to start copywriting, like digital, the arts, these things. I think
that's what I want to do.
Yeah. So like you've talked about the showgrounds. How was it? Like, how was the feedback from people? And
it was hectic. The thing about art is that it has its own clients. You don't expect everyone to understand it or to like it. Like, it's not like the way someone just enters a shop and buys clothes for it. It has specific people that are just meant for it. Then there's some that will come and they'll see nothing there. They're like, even when you tell them the price, they'll be like, but others will understand. So that's the tricky part about art. So even at the show, people would come at me. If you enough do that, they'll pass and get a fee. Others will just not even see anything. They'll just look and pass. But those who know art will be captured, and they'll come and they'll look at it. Yeah.
wow.
That's the thing about passion. Like, even if people do that, you still can't do it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even understand the drive. Just drives you there. Steve Jobs said the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Yeah, that's so important.
You really need to.
You just have to understand that these things are for audiences.
Yeah.
Everyone. Who will love you.
Even just the podcast itself. There are other people that won't watch, but others will watch. Yeah. To the end.
I want to talk about this. Let me even like zoom it in. I want to talk about this. I've been looking at this since I came here. This thing, this painting. There.
None of the person?
Yeah. Okay. For me, I think it's inspiration from God, that one.
Yeah, how do you do that?
That one. How long did it take?
What's the inspiration behind?
I think it took like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
No.
And what was the inspiration behind it? What did you want to communicate?
So let me tell you, that's actually an interesting piece for me. Like, When I started, I did the grid method where you do like boxes and you draw a person. I was drawing a person, a specific person. I had a reference, and the person I was trying to draw was Letitia Witt, one of my favorite actresses. She's like my inspiration. So like that was a sketch that was behind. But then I was testing these inks that were recently released by our company because we make Zambian like made paint. We make paint.
Wow.
So like we had a new addition to our collection, which was ink. So while I was trying to pour the inks and whatnot, I lost the actual face. So like it just ended up to be someone else. Like I just started now having fun doing random things, and I lost the actual face, but I came up with that face. I liked it because the eyes were bold, and in the actual picture she was doing Wakanda Forever, but it's not really showing, but you can see in her eyes that it's Wakanda. Yeah, but people can tell that it's her, but because I lost the actual image. But yeah, that's how I came about that painting. And I was just experimenting, trying out the new inks and just trying out how it will come out if I do this. It was like freedom. Art is about freedom and exploring new things. Like I was trying to explore, if I do this, I pour this, just having fun, and it came out like that.
Wow. And it really came out nice.
Thank you.
This is something nice. Hey,
That's the thing again. Art doesn't have to be too recipe. Like it doesn't. When you go about it freely, it comes out nicely. But if you go about it like by the book, it will look, like you're trying to write a book. I don't know what I can say. It would look too organized, but it just has to be free. Art is about freeing yourself.
So like
that's why I like abstract art, because it's just free. I don't like realism whereby you paint, you overshade, it looks like a real person. Then what would be the difference between that and the picture? But if you bring in color and just those random things, like it's better like that. That means more to me than something that is hyper realistic.
So what area of art are you focusing on now? I think you mentioned this.
Oh yeah, that's a good question, because actually it's been like I've been trying to discover a certain thing that I can just already to begin with. I don't like pencil. Me and pencils, like pencil with black and white. Yeah, I like other people's pencils, but me working with pencil, I just don't like that. I like working with paint because I like color, playing with colors. And then so I mainly do colors. Now I want to venture into a specific thing, which is like my identity. Each and every artist has their own style, whereby when you just look at something, you can tell, oh, this belongs to this artist, because they've developed their own style. So I developed this pointillism, this dotted art, where I paint the background and then the details I do them with using dots. And I don't think any other artist is doing exactly this right now in Zambia. They're doing, I think others are doing it with paint and whatnot, but I use marker, and it's just different. So I want that to be my identity. I want to build up on this technique and see how it goes, so that whenever someone just sees it, wherever, they'll know that this is Mabeka's style, this is me. So this is the new style that I'm trying to develop, and I really like it. Because it's unique.
Yeah, it is.
What's the inspiration? Like, how did you think of doing it in such a way?
I think I just started, when you're just like random. I started with a pen, and then I'm like, let me try to do this on this, and then first it was just black and white. Then I was like, let me try to add color so that it's different. And then it went well. So I'm trying to build more. So I'm trying now to do like a full portrait with dots and see how it will come out. I'm just exploring. That's the good thing about art. It's about exploring. Yeah.
Wow. So what's your favorite painting you've ever done?
It's at home. I'm not having it right now, but there's this painting I recently did. It's of this color. I'm currently loving this color. It was just like a random combination of certain colors, and I came up with that color. So there's this painting of my kids at home, like they were jumping. I like silhouette pictures that are like, they don't have much detail like this. They're just black, but they're giving emotion. So the painting that I have, I like painting to my kids in motion, like they're jumping or they're playing, they're happy, something like that. That's what I like, because children are like free spirited.
Wow. It's how you're saying all these and it all connects.
Yeah.
art is about freedom, how that you're now pursuing you're trying to come up with your own signature art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who did the Mona Lisa painting down?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, Da Vinci, the same one. Okay.
You're the best person to ask this. Abraham, did you know
I knew.
that he was the one that did it?
Yeah.
We just knew the painting.
I knew Da Vinci.
Or maybe I don't know who did it because I think everyone knows.
What was it?
You're the only one. We all know.
All right, this will be part of the episode.
So who's your favorite artist, like from even now or from the past?
My favorite artist.
Actually, who would you want to have coffee with? Let's say, one artist you'd like to have coffee with, dead or alive. If they're dead
From the past.
from the past, like you just bring them to life if they're dead.
Honestly, I don't know if this sounds wrong, but no.
Unfiltered.
Because I know some amazing artists and I've gotten to talk with them and spend time with them. Artists like Mr. Kapundu, he was there a long time, and I've already had that opportunity to meet these amazing artists here in Zambia. Then outside, I haven't read much or not.
So in case they don't know, he's the one that did the art by the Kaunda thing.
He's good. He's able to make models, different types of art, sculptures, paintings, whatever. He does everything, and he's really good. He's one of the people that inspire me. And I also like Mulenga Mvanga's work. That painting at the far end. Okay, I don't know. He just has this abstract, nice touch to his work, and his color combination is good. Then another artist whose art I like is, who else? They've slipped my mind right now, but I like abstract work.
Oh, that's so amazing.
Wow.
That's so interesting. How do you incorporate your passion for art into you being a Christian? We're all aware that you're a Christian, right?
Yes, I am.
So how do these work for you?
Being an artist and being a Christian.
Yeah.
I think being an artist, you feel closer to nature.
Yeah.
You feel closer to God because
He's
a creator and you're so creative. For you to create, you have to be guided by, you have to be inspired by God to create.
Wow.
So I feel like artists have a deeper mind, because you just go deep into things. So if you go deeper into the things of God as an artist. So if you're a witch, you go deeper into witchcraft. We have this kind of depth about us. So like, I think I have this deep, I don't know, I just like going deep. So I feel like I have this deep connection with God, and I just like deep things. Like when I'm reading a book, I have to go all in, like deep books. Like there's a book I was reading about demons, it's just very deep. So we don't go for like surface, we go deep. So even my relationship with God is deep. Like I'm just honest with God about it and everything. I'm more open because I don't know, I think it's easier to connect with the spirit side because art is maybe kind of spiritual as well.
Like a meditation sort of.
And I think we just connect better to God with our talents and our passions. Like if we do what we are born to do, I think there's a greater connection.
You feel that fulfillment whenever you do something that
fulfillment.
So like how has art affected your daily life, like your day-to-day life?
Like I do art most of the time. It has affected my day-to-day life. Like everything about me, if you're an artist, everything about you has to be like art. Like I don't know, I'm very skeptical about everything. When I'm getting clothes, they have to speak me. Like it has to be something that you connect with, either through comfort, like something that makes you feel comfortable, or speaks something about you. It's like they're all about your identity as an artist and everything that you do. The way you relate with other people, is connected to how you're an artist. The things you pick when you're picking things, color. I'm skeptical about color. I would pick something, a piece of cloth. I wouldn't look at the design so much. Not that it's not important, but maybe my focus is usually colors. And yeah, so as an artist, everything that I do has to have a touch of creativity, a touch of depth. I just don't get things. I get them depending on how I connect with them. Yeah, that's how it affects my life.
Wow.
That takes me to, is it Google, the shit that you got?
Rengoku.
Yeah, Rengoku.
You connected big time to that, eh?
Yeah, like I connect to anime also. Although some people say it's dark because it's deep. Like
No anime.
You also
is
believe it's
deep.
dark?
Yeah, it's dark, but it's
Because I was
deep.
having a conversation. Okay, I don't know, but yeah, I was having a conversation with this person. Then she tells me anime is demonic.
It could be true.
What's your take on that? How?
Yeah, I would agree. People say it's demonic. There's a sense of demonicness too. But like, I still watch because I know where to draw the line. I don't dive much into it, but like, for me, it's like a form of art.
Yeah.
There's art of storytelling.
Yeah.
The storylines are so good, they're so interesting more than these other things that we watch. It's a creativity for me. Each character has their own personality. Like someone had to think. It's so creative. That's why I'm drawn to anime, because it's unique and it's deep, and you just connect. You find an anime character that has like your personality and you resonate with them, and it's just deep.
Yeah. So Daniel here, you have actually spoken his mind. So like what's your favorite anime series?
Demon Slayer.
Just the title itself.
So Daniel sent me some trailers of the same one, and then I saw it. It was interesting.
Yeah, the last episode.
But it was the same time I was being told it's demonic, So I'm like, what should I do now?
But is it that always, if you're a Christian, you only watch Christian content all the time?
Yeah, maybe if you're watching other things, you have to watch to have knowledge on what's going on. And you see, but like, because we are what we watch. When you watch something continuously, it dwells in your mind. And there was even a time I dreamt of those upper three demons because they're so hideous and they were attacking me. I literally had a nightmare. So like, what you feed your mind is what you get. Like, if you're watching something, to be on your mind until you end up doing it or something. So you have to watch things that build you. If you're watching sad, depressing things, you keep feeling, I don't know, there's just a connection between what you see, what you hear. So as a Christian, you have to watch things that build you. It's important.
Yeah.
But there was someone that told me that they watch this stuff that's bad, not because they like it, but
it comforts them.
No, but the world now is showing us what the other realm is doing, and they're now bringing it to life. So those demon-related things are actually coming to life, and they're portraying them through the things that they're producing, like movies. So I think you shouldn't.
So your reason for watching is knowing what the demonic world is
up
doing.
to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Like they could be hiding anywhere. Watch the monthly.
Okay. But I tried.
Muzen was like
the devil
from this body to the next, this body to the next.
I tried at one point.
Satan's personality somehow.
Yeah.
Literally, he was portraying like Satan,
but when you look at him, his appearance looks like Michael Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I can't watch that.
No, you can.
I can't.
It's not that bad.
Because
that's the thing again. You have to filter what you're taking in. Even as I'm watching, sometimes I'm like, this is too much. Like, you have to draw the line.
So what do you do? Like, you move it. Let's say you're watching, then you find this part,
which is hideous. I just close my eyes and wait for it to pass.
How do you know it is? No,
it sound.
You close your eyes, and most of the times, those are the most important parts of whatever you're watching.
Yeah.
And if you don't get that part,
you won't even get the whole thing.
No, you can hear.
But yeah, there's really something about what we watch. I'm telling you, there's some series that I'm drawn to. But being a Christian, it just brings up a debate in me.
Yeah.
It fires up an argument in me.
Yeah.
Personally, I like crime series, drugs, and all those things. But being a Christian, as you've said,
Is this me?
Yes.
yeah, as you've said, what we take in is what we bring out. Like it becomes our life, because otherwise it's okay. It's not easy.
Are there even demons in art? Like a painting that,
Yeah, do you believe there's such a thing? Like,
Demon. If the
Demonic
paint,
art.
I think if the painter is a Satanist or something, because you bring out who you are, you bring out your soul, and yeah. So like, there are people who, okay, most artists are weird. That's something we have in common.
yeah.
I don't know
Yeah, I think that is us.
if I'm an exception. I don't find myself to be that weird, but like, artists are weird
You're
people.
the middle.
Yeah. Like you find the artists that draw weird things, like hideous looking things, the others who draw snakes, and they're just strange people. So I don't know. Personally, I've never like painted something hideous so far.
And I think that's been great. Being a Christian in the art space, it means at least we have some Christian art.
Mm.
Maybe the inspiration is right.
Yeah.
And the pressure is most Christians will just shy away and say, no, it's demonic.
That's a challenge.
But the thing is, are we creating?
Like
Oh,
even
yeah.
talking about the same anime, if there are people that can rise up to create anime that is Christian content,
Yeah.
because there are things that people will say, I can't do this is demonic, but what are you bringing that can actually help those that are watching?
Yeah.
So that's a thing. Because I tried anime. For me, I was given one I don't know what anime that was. I didn't understand what was going on. No, Avatar was Avatar is I was
The
even
cartoon,
at
actually.
It's an anime.
It's cartoon.
That's not anime.
oh, then what's anime? Because what you call anime, I tried that one at Naruto.
It's like one of the best.
Anime.
Best
No,
story.
you
Even-
just want to know what's the difference between a cartoon and
Because I
For
tried.
kids, like it's just
Avatar.
No, I like
yeah, the storyline is just for kids. Kids playing, like SpongeBob. It's a cartoon, like it's childish. But like anime, there are real life issues in there. So
Oh.
yeah,
Like even the story itself.
it's
You
yeah.
can't understand. Never
Kids
some
can't
Moana maybe
understand.
it's my weird reaction that
But
they
guys,
made.
So what are you saying?
Avatar was deep to understand.
Yeah, Avatar was deep, but it was still a cartoon.
Oh,
Like just understanding the Fire Nation.
Of course, the story behind that.
Avatar one.
But anyway,
Avatar is one of
Would
the
you like
best
to draw?
cartoons.
Yeah.
would you like to draw an anime character? Have you ever
Yeah,
thought of it?
that's what I want to start doing also. Like, I think I've drawn one so far. I've drawn Muichiro from Demon Slayer, and I want to draw more of the Hashira.
Wow. How about your own, like just your own, like imaginary
Or my imaginary
Yeah.
cartoon.
anime character you'd like to bring to life? Just
I
draw.
know. I've never been. I don't want to create anime. I want to consume.
Okay.
It's how you're honest, how to consume.
Okay, that's really nice. Did you you've talked about what drew you to this was really passion? Is it only passion why you're doing it, or you're also concerned about the
I'm also
bag,
concerned about the bag.
the chola? Yeah. So okay, what has been your from the Ichola part, what piece did you, after selling, you were even going even brainstorming at this, I've really made something. Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, but was there a piece that you sold at a good price and you felt fulfilled?
Yeah, there's a time it wasn't really I didn't sell one piece at a go, but it was like a contract, and I was given a contract to paint at Twalumba Resort and to make some paintings for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was one of the biggest, and it went well. I liked that. I had just had fun doing it, and the money was good. And I'm hoping to make more money, much more money than that. That was then. I feel like I underpriced my works back then, but now I want to do more.
Wow.
Yeah, my art has improved. The bag that defender must be bought.
It must indeed.
It won't buy itself.
Yeah.
It won't buy itself. So I think also that's what the challenge is. Like where you have a passion, and then now your passion creating revenue. Like your passion not getting you money.
I feel like I'm getting there. I haven't made as much money as I want so far, but like I just have a feeling that one day I have a strong feeling that God is taking me somewhere where I'm going to. I don't know. It's either He'll take me out of this country or I'm going to make
What? You want to leave us?
Don't
yeah,
leave
That's
us.
where
but
the
like
money is.
I just have a feeling that this is going to be big. I'm going somewhere big with this whole thing. God has a plan. I don't know the plan. I just have a feeling, and I'm just following Him step by step until we get there. It might be tomorrow, it might be today. I don't know, but I just know that something big is coming.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like for most of your customers, are they Zambian local people? Because it's rare to even go into a house where you find that there's a piece of art in Zambian
I
homes.
think that's changing. Most people are getting art now because
Okay.
you even seen on streets and shops, people are making murals. There's art like everywhere. At least people are beginning to get into the program and whatnot. But like most of my clients, have been Zambians, but there's one particular woman who has bought a lot of paintings from me, and she's like a white person from Kushi. She's like bought the most paintings from me consistently, but not this year, but back in the years when I was just starting. Even the last time she bought was last year. She was really supportive.
Wow. You've been shortlisted on the FNB competition.
Wow.
Top 50. What's the story behind that? Like, I don't know. How did it go? How was the story behind it? How did you find yourself contesting?
Yeah, like I saw the advert. Like I used to be scared. Like I said, I used to be scared to participate in competitions, but like after I won the trophy, it gave me. I was like, maybe I can actually do it. So I just started believing in my own art, and I'm like, if there's a competition, I'm going to participate. Whether I win or not, it will be for experience, exposure, and whatnot. I'll know where I'm standing now. Like, I just decided to be participating in competitions now, and even the FNB one, I was like, I'm contesting with people like Mr. Kapundu. Like
he was also there.
He didn't contest, but that I thought he will, but he didn't. But there were big artists who've been in the industry for a long time, and it was just scary. But I just went for it. I'm like, I'll just doing what I can. I'll do what I can, and whatever happens, happens. And I did, and here we are.
Okay. Wow. So like the competition is still ongoing, or it's?
Yeah, they are going to announce the winner on Friday this week. So like, but I was amongst the top 50, which are they'll pick now 3 winners from there.
Wow.
Top 50.
Yes.
It's really a big thing. Okay, you just being there, it's actually a big thing.
Oh yeah, because like if I don't win, I'm part of the exhibition, so I'll be able to sell my works there. So which is a win-win.
Wow.
Situation. Yeah.
There's this thing about artists that you feel like you don't qualify. Like you're not feel like you're not that good.
Yeah.
How do you overcome that?
That feeling I think will always be there, because there are even people who come and tell you that your art is not good enough. Like, look, guys, we've been through a lot.
People will tell you like this,
like, this doesn't qualify, it's not good enough. I once experienced that last year. Someone, anyway, that's a story for another day.
It's for today.
Like, all I can say is that we've been through a lot. We've been through discouragements, people just looking at your work and they tell you that it's not good enough, and that has been the reason for improvement. Because once you're told that, you now start working hard and until you prove a point.
But then again, you need to separate between positive criticism and just criticism. The people that just criticize you for nothing,
and they won't even, like, people just say this is bad and they leave. Then where do you see the bad? Because other people are saying it's good. You get? So like, people, even as they are giving certain criticism, at least they should be there to correct in some form.
Yeah.
And for art, it's a matter of preferences. Like, because someone will come, they will like this painting, someone will not like it. Like, it depends on the type of art you like. So someone can just scribble something and it will speak to someone and they'll buy it at a high price. So you can't really judge art to be good or bad. It's something personal. That's the thing.
Then you had an exhibition. Is it last year or this year?
I've had 2 solo exhibitions so far. I had one in 2021, that was my first one. It went very well. The one last year I was booking. Is it last year or the other?
I think it was last year.
It was last year.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to like.
The one that you had Dr. Regis as a guest of honor.
Yeah, that one went well.
Okay.
That was your first one?
That was my first one. I had a lot of support. That one, I had a lot of support from even just random people.
Yeah.
It was really good, though it was hard to put together, but I managed. The second one as well went well. My friends are very supportive and my family, but like the buyers were not buying. But it was good. Like it was through those experiences that I managed to like really improve. Yeah.
Are we looking forward to another one this year?
No, not this year.
Okay.
Maybe next year. Yes.
Okay. Wow.
It's how you're putting yourself out there.
I
think also the other thing about artists is that for most of them, they're not so good with putting themselves out. Like they're so creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so creative. Really good. You'd be like, wow, bro, this is what you're doing. This is amazing. But when it comes to them putting themselves out there and showing the world their beautiful mind, that's what becomes the problem.
Yeah.
People are scared because they're scared of what people will say, what will happen, at this point I don't care what will happen, what people will say. You just have to be stubborn and go out and do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when you're doing art, you feel as if, like she said, a little bit of weirdness in me. And then you'll be like, the people outside, like, they'll see me a lot of weird.
Yeah.
Like, bro, weird. And then you're worried you might lose friends, you might lose people, because they'll start seeing you differently. Because, like she said, you actually think deep.
Yeah.
Even in the art that she does, she has to put to life. Like, when you see it, it captures feelings, like emotions in the art.
Yeah.
Speak something. I guess that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, and also the other thing of where the criticism from people, like how have you been able to use it positively? Because also people have a mentality of you find that some people, why they don't grow or even to come up to that point where you've reached, it's because of what people have said. How have you been able to handle it and still move and still be here where you are, where you're creating art?
Yeah, it's just to see if like what you receive. You like when someone tells me this is not good. I actually like criticisms because I'll call someone and say, "What do you think about this painting?" Then they'll be like there and there, and then I'll try to edit that or try to change. If I hear there's a common view among those people, meaning it's the truth, and I have to work on it. So I always like hearing what other people think of my art.
Yeah.
And mostly people correct me. They're like, try to work on this. Other artists are like, try to work on this, improve on that. And I'll make sure that I improve on that. I'll get back to them and get feedback. Yeah. So like, again, those who just tell you things to like discourage you, I can't be discouraged. At this point, I've reached a point where I believe in myself so much, such that there's nothing anyone can tell me to take me down. Like I've become my best supporter. Like I believe in myself so much and my dreams more than anyone does. Because only I know where I'm going and what I've been through and where I'm coming from.
Wow. So believing in yourself is also a key.
Yeah.
Why do certain people still have a mentality of an upcoming? We can look at it in the artists, those musicians and the like. You find the person is good, like is good. They haven't just made a name there, but they are able to produce good music and the like. But why is it that people still say with the mentality of being an upcoming artist?
Maybe it's because they haven't been recognized yet and they're waiting to... Okay, people think numbers are what validates you. Like you post something, a painting, and you get 3 likes and you're like, no, it's not good. People see do you know that sometimes people they're seeing your work and they like it, but they won't click that like button. So if you follow as long as people have seen, for me, for you to post something, it means you like it. As long as you like it, that's all that matters. Because if you post and then you're waiting for people to comment, people will never say anything. People have their own issues. You have to be your biggest supporter. You have to believe that your work is good enough and you'll make it, because you don't have to depend on likes.
Yeah.
Because there are people who are really good, there are people who are great, but they don't have the courage to bring out whatever they do, and they depend on people liking. And as long as you like it, that's the value. it's not about how many likes or followers you have.
So amazing.
Wow.
This is Unfiltered Faith Podcast. Conversations we're hearing. We've been recording for how long now?
1 hour, 4 minutes.
Wow.
Feels like we're starting again. I haven't even gone half of this conversation, you know.
Yeah.
But it's so amazing, you know. I'm enjoying this. A man's gift to make room for him. The Bible doesn't lie.
Yeah.
It doesn't lie, yeah. Mabeka's trophy. She has a trophy, she's getting no trophy. What's gonna get a trophy one day?
Yeah, we will.
We'll get a trophy. But hey. I've been your host, Elijah.
Abraham. Yeah.
And this is
Mabeka.
How are you, man?
I was thinking about this picture.
Alright. Don't forget to subscribe, to like. Yeah, just like, you know, share, comment, tag your friend, and all those things that you do on your socials.
Yeah, and how can they reach Mabeka in case they want to? Yeah, they want to start classes. How can they reach you?
Yeah, I want to start learning. Because I want to know for this too.
Yeah, I need to start. Yeah, so how can they reach you?
On my social media platforms, either on my personal page, which is Mabeka Kapungwe, or my art page, which is Smart Arts, both on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere.
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
Wow. Yeah.
And then maybe, I don't know, should I put my number in the comment section or something?
No,
Okay.
we will do that for you.
Yeah.
All right. This was Unfiltered Faith Podcast. Bye.
Bye.